Hello, my name is Carl Foster. I'm currently enrolled in EDU633, Principles of Design and Management in Education Technology and Online Learning. Today I'll be doing my presentation on return on investment and how it relates to instructional design. So let's get into it. What is return on investment? Well, according to Razmir and Dempsey 2017, the ultimate criterion of accountability is return on investment. Within the context of assessing technology-assisted living, it addresses questions related to every dollar invested in technology-assisted learning and how much money was returned once the investment was covered. There are 5 steps of ROI to ensure meaningful use. ROI must be provided with other performance measures in order to be useful. There are 5 levels of ROI evaluation paradigm, which has established or was established in the 1970s. The framework contains 5 stages of assessments used to categorize results for all sorts of programs and initiatives. These 5 results are as follows: Level 1, reaction; Level 2, learning; Level 3, behavior; Level 4, results; and Level 5, return on investments. The 5 steps of ROI, Level 1 and 2. Level 1, reaction. Participants' reaction to the program and plans for action is reflected in the reaction and planned action data. So learning outcomes may be gauged by looking at how students react to an e-learning program just after they have completed it. A feedback survey should be included in the e-learning lesson in order to elicit candid response, because you want them to be honest about what they're given in the moment and in the time. For rapid feedback from students on their e-learning experiences, use rating or scale surveys, then select questions that provide you with quantifiable data. So you want to make sure those data are real and you can really assess those based off what they're giving to you as tangible, as qualifiable, and as something that is true and genuine. Level 2, which is learning, a participant's learning data shows how much they have learned about their own strengths, weakness, and potential growth areas, as well as the necessary skills to succeed. So, was anything learned by the end user? All models are designed to educate learners about a subject, such as compliance or sales, and then give them the opportunity to put what they have learned into practice, which is knowledge tests such should be created throughout the program, such as true and false questions or prompts to input definitions or answer brief questions to evaluate if learners have achieved their training or objectives. So as you're going through the process, as they're learning, you would give little tests in between just so that student you can see where they are, if they understand it, what they're learning at the time. So give you some data as to what they're learning and if what they're learning is effective and their understanding. Level 3, behavior. Application and implementation statistics are used to measure the extent to which professionals use the new information and skills they learned in the learning program. So it's a good idea to track changes in real behavior after assessing students' knowledge, like checking in 30 to 60 or even 90 days after training has taken place will help determine how well the lesson learned in the classroom has been implemented. A good way to do this is to make surveys or get feedback from students, especially when it comes to the things that can be measured. So we see their behavior, how they've changed, if it took any effect or did anything change for them, so they're able to really benefit from the program. Level 4, results. People who work in businesses look at data about how much knowledge and skills learned during a learning experience can help to improve a project. So a comprehensive cost and impact analysis should be done after all e-learning evaluations have been done. User feedback matrix should show real competence in how learners' behavior has changed after e-learning. This should allow the comparing of costs and benefits of learning. And the last step in the ROI is level 5. Level 5 is the actual return on investment. It looks at how much money the impact measure add up to when they're converted to dollars. Then it compares that to the full cost of the program. So at the commencement of the project or program, the process of capturing the business effect and establishing the ROI begins. Due to time constraints, evaluations are sometimes only given significant attention after the project has already been completed. So some designers and developers argue that investment in technology-based learning should be funded on the belief that they will make a difference since technology is necessary. So in this step, a lot of time developers do not actually want to go through the full process of the ROI because they have a fear that it might not show the full value, and they think that it will show the full value in the end. It will actually work out to the benefit of the students. The value at the end may show something on an ROI as if they're lost, as if it's not worth it. But developers think in the end that their product is worth it, and then it will bring value as technology increase and help students to do a better job, especially learning. So return on investment as it applies to instructional design. Erasmus and Dempsey again, 2017, states management and other people in charge of allocating funds want to make sure that educational technology investments are linked to the bottom line. The rate at which technology is being developed and money is being spent is growing at an exponential rate. Therefore, it is because executives want to know if their money is being well spent and is value what they expected. Instructional designers must answer these and other questions like them if they want to show how new technology can help students learn and the effects it has on the educational institutions. What is ROI investment formula? So the term return on investment refers to the amount of money we anticipate earning in excess of the cost of the learning experience. The more money invested means more opportunities for us to learn. The formula is as follows. ROI equals profit divided by investment times 100. Rasmussen Dempsey in 2017 again said ROI percentage is the result of program benefits minus program costs divided by program costs times 100. And in so doing, they're able to come up with a number or a figure at the end to show how the program has been beneficial, or whether or not the program was beneficial. So, in conclusion, it's quite impossible to come up with a specific ROI figure. Instead, assessments such as Kirkpatrick's training evaluation model is used to determine whether learning investment was beneficial. By including Kirkpatrick's 4 phases of assessment, you may acquire a fuller view of how e-learning has affected users and the bottom line. The return on investment is a gold standard for determining a company's performance. It addresses the question and how much profit or loss was generated as a result of a project. I thank you for taking the time to listen to me, and I hope that this will be good for you and a blessing, and that you completely understand the process from this presentation. Thank you.